Guys, thanks for stopping by. In today's video, I have fun and flirty dresses to share with you from Cupshe. My name is Theresa. I'm so glad that you're here. Now let's get started. I do want to say a huge thank you to Cupshe for sponsoring this video, but with that said, I will always give you my honest opinion. I absolutely love the dress that I have on. I do want to mention that all of the dresses that I'm sharing with you, I ordered in a medium. I typically wear a size small, and I would say as a rule of thumb, I would go up a size, especially if you were in between sizes. This dress is 100% rayon. It is machine wash cold and hang to dry. It features an easy pullover styling with this flattering V neckline. It has this pretty button detail on the front. The buttons are not working, but honestly, I'm glad that they're not because there's no gaping whatsoever. They have these pretty feminine flirty sleeves. It does have elastic at the waist. There is a tie at the waist, but it is really just decorative. It does not adjust the dress. The elastic at the waist is very comfortable. I do have to point out that from the waist to the hip, this dress feels semi-fitted to me. I absolutely love the fit and the flare of this, but I want to mention this because if you are very hippie, this might be snug on you. This is a T-length A-line skirt, and what I love the most about it is that it is breathable and lightweight. I especially like the drape of this one. It has beautiful movement. I love the little flirty flounce at the bottom. As soon as I put this on, I just wanted to twirl. I think the powder blue color is so pretty, and I especially like the floral print on this one because it's not a loud floral print. It is a subtle, pretty feminine floral print, and of course I love the flutter sleeves. They cover the upper arm but still make it very comfortable and very pretty. Let's look at the next dress. The next dress is $37, and this one is a Cupshe bestseller. I totally get why. The fabric is 100% polyester. It says to machine wash cold and hang to dry. This features a smocked bodice with a pretty sweetheart neckline. It does have adjustable shoulder ties. You can tie this in bows or not. I thought the bows were really cute. And then it has this tiered flouncy skirt. How striking is this deeply saturated cobalt blue? This is my personal favorite color of all time, and my eye went to it like a moth to the flame on the Cupshe website. I'm so glad that I tried it. The smocking was very comfortable. It wasn't too tight. It wasn't scratchy at all. It does have an elastic waist. I do want to point out that although this is 100% polyester, I did not find this to be hot on, and I suffer from hot flashes, and I would tell you if I did. Because it is off the shoulder the way it is, and also because it has a tiered A-line skirt that falls gently away, it has just enough movement where it kind of keeps the air circulating, if that makes sense. I have also found over many years that polyester really holds a saturated color well. If this were cotton or rayon, the color wouldn't be as vibrant. So for that reason, I'm glad that it's 100% polyester because I know that it will hold this color saturation. I can't stop staring at this in the viewfinder. I love this color so much. Let's look at the next dress. This next dress from Cupshe is regular price $31. I did notice when I was online a few moments ago that this was on sale for $25. I'm not sure how long this particular sale lasts, but honestly, either price is a good value to me. The fabric is 100% polyester. It is machine wash cold and hang to dry. I've noticed that all of the care instructions seem to be pretty similar. I don't mind machine washing and hang to dry. What I don't like to do is hand wash, so I'm definitely okay with the care instructions. This dress has easy pullover styling. It has fully adjustable straps that tie at the back of the neck, and there is a keyhole, but there is There's no fussy button to have to worry about. You just tie it around the neck and you're good to go. It does have this pretty high-low hem with a tiered skirt. I am a big fan of this particular silhouette. It also has a self-tie at the waist that you can use or not. I personally decided to use the belt because it cinches in the waist and is very figure flattering. I absolutely love this pattern. I did not find this to be see-through. It is not lined, but it's just thick enough that I didn't find it to be see-through. It has a pretty ruffled detail along the neckline that kind of falls into a sweetheart. I think the white and black print is especially striking. It almost has an animal print vibe, but not quite. Here's a look at that keyhole on the back, and you can see that the adjustable straps tie and then form a pretty bow that drapes down the back. I just love this one. I also love the movement and drape of this one. Hey, real quick, if you're enjoying this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up. That way I'll know that you want to see more videos just like this one. Let's look at the next piece. As with the last dress, when I went online a few moments ago, I did notice this was on sale. The regular price is $45 and it is currently on sale for $32. The fabric is 100% rayon, and I have to say that this fabric has a really substantial feel to it. Not that it's heavy, it is just surprisingly well made, to be honest. A lot of times when I think about rayon, I think about tissue paper and thin. This has the perfect weight. It wasn't clingy. It is light and breezy and breathable. I just love this one. This one says to machine wash cold delicate and line dry. This is also an easy pullover styling. It has fully adjustable straps. It does have an elastic waist. It is a T length, and then the A-line skirt flares out, and it has this pretty wraparound ruffle. I always associate this light chambray color with spring and summer. It is just so beachy and casual, but this dress still has an elevated look. It has this pretty flounce at the top. I think this is so girly and so feminine. Here's a look at the back, and as I mentioned, the straps are fully adjustable. I would imagine that you could tuck the straps in and wear this as a completely strapless dress. I found that the elastic held firmly, but it was not uncomfortable. It also has elastic at the waist, and then it falls away gently into an A-line. I love the way this drapes at the bottom in particular. I like the little asymmetric slant of the hemline. It is secured underneath, so you're not going to have any type of a wardrobe malfunction, even though it has kind of a faux wrap style to it. I love this one. Let's look at the next piece. One of the reasons that I decided to do this Cupshe dress haul, and I don't know about you, but when I go out into retail stores, it seems like I'm just seeing the same old over and over. And I wanted to try dresses in different silhouettes and dresses that are completely out of my comfort zone. For the longest time, every dress out there in retail looked like something from Little House on the Prairie, and I'm honestly just over that look. So when I saw the wide variety of styles of dresses on Cupshe, that's really what pushed me over the edge to make this video. This next dress did not work out for me, but I think it is more of a sizing issue. This gorgeous floral dress features a zip closure. It does have a button with a keyhole at the neck. I have to say that I was able to pull this on over my head without undoing that button, so that was a plus. It has this all over loose smocking that kind of skims the figure, or at least it should have, but more on that in just a moment. It has this pretty flounce at the bottom, and it is fully lined. I absolutely love the pattern and the concept of this dress. This is where it went wrong for me. And the combination of me having narrow shoulders and not very much lakefront property, I did not fill out the front of this dress, which gave it a very awkward fit. I had a lot of extra room at the top. I'm sure that you're watching the footage on and off to the side and can see what I'm talking about. I wanted to love this one so much. I feel like if I had ordered this one in a size small, it would have fit impeccably and just skimmed the body and been everything that I hoped for. But because I ordered everything in a size medium, this was the one dress that I really needed to wear my true size. I like how it has a keyhole in the back and a zipper so that when you put it on, it just hugs your curves without being clingy, and then the ruching hides a multitude of sins. This dress is also a bestseller on the Cupshe website, and I totally get why. If I had ordered this in the proper size, I would have absolutely loved this. I still love it, and I'm thinking about exchanging it. But if you have average to wider shoulders, this would probably fit you perfectly. I love the print of this next dress. This is only $31. This dress features easy pullover styling. It has a halter neck with fully adjustable straps, which I'll talk about in just a moment. It has comfortable elastic at the waist that just nips it in and is so figure flattering. This is a T-length skirt, and it is partially lined. And what I mean by that is this dress is fully lined in the bodice and then all the way to the knee. I personally am very partial to this particular treatment because I don't want it to be see-through at the top, but I love when the bottom is sheer and light and airy and blows in the breeze. So this was perfection for me. Navy blue is one of my favorite go-to colors for spring and summer, and I especially love the colors in this pretty Ditsy print. So it has white, lime green, and then pops of this red and coral. I think the pattern is beautiful. The color is beautiful. It does have a scoop neck in the front, and then on the back it does have a T-back. I did notice when I was watching the footage back of the try-ons, I was trying on so many dresses that when I put this one on, I didn't have the straps adjusted exactly evenly. So if it looks a little bit wonky, that's why. It was my fault, not the dress. If I had taken the time to adjust these properly, it would have been straight. I do want to point out that I did have on a strapless bra with this dress. Because this cuts in so far, I probably could have worn a T-back bra, but I erred on the side of caution so that nothing would show. I personally do not like bra straps to show, so if I wear something that's cut out like this, I will go with a strapless bra. I think this is so pretty. I just loved the drape and the flow and the movement of this one. Let's look at the next piece. Now, I mentioned that I wanted to try different dresses that were out of my comfort zone, and for some reason, I do not own a shirt dress. Now, this is a short shirt dress, and I'll tell you the pros and cons of it. But I want to mention right away that the fabric on this one has such a nice feel. It has a mid-weight and it has some texture to it. This is not a paper-thin dress by any stretch of the imagination. The fabric is 65% polyester and 35% cotton. It is very breathable, I will say that. It says to machine wash cold and hang to dry. I absolutely love the cuffed dolman sleeves on this. This does have button closures with a self-tie belt, and it does have attached belt loops, so I just wanted to make you aware of that. One caveat that I want to point out about this particular dress, just so that you're aware, on me personally, I felt that this was a very slim fit. This is a size medium. I typically wear a size small, and this just fit me. If you have wider hips, you would definitely want to go up 2 sizes, which brings up another point. I do not get fixated on the size on a tag. I am much more concerned with how an item fits. So even though this says a size medium and I wear a size small, I'm not bothered by that at all. This dress is also a little bit on the short side, which I'm not bothered by because I'm 5'4", so it came a couple of inches above my knee, which I was fine with. I think the fabric has such a nice feel to it, and I love this mossy spring green. I especially like this color with brown or cognac or tan accessories. It gives it a very earthy look. I think this is so pretty. Let's look at the next piece. I have a couple of accessories to share with you because whenever I do a fashion video, I really like to show head to toe looks. And one of the pieces that I picked up from Cupshe are these sandals. These are called the Baja open-toed studded flat sandals. They come in sizes 6 through 11, and they are $27.99. These are a versatile cognac color, so they're going to go with absolutely everything. And then they have this fun gold toned stud work. It sparkles in the sun. These also have a toe loop, which I personally find really helps to keep a sandal like this on my foot. They have a nicely padded heel. They have a modest heel that's about, I don't know, a half an inch. And they also have a non-skid surface. I felt very comfortable walking in these. I have to tell you that right before I saw these on the Cupshe website, I bought this identical sandal out at retail for $49.99. Guess which ones are going back? It's not these. They look absolutely identical. They feel absolutely identical. The only difference is the name on the label. So for $27.99, I am thrilled to have this option for almost half the price. Now, if you watch my videos regularly, first and foremost, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. You know that I absolutely love jewelry. So I wanted to try a piece of jewelry from Cupshe, and I decided on this bracelet because it would go with most of the dresses, and I often feature earrings, so I wanted to go in a different direction. What I love about this, actually several things that I love about this, it is $7.99. It has all of these different bands that make it look like you're wearing a stacked bracelet, but it's all connected. And then my favorite part, it has an easy magnetic closure that I can put on with one hand. I love this look with anything that is sleeveless, maybe off the shoulder. It's one of my go-to looks in the spring and summer. I also thought that the browns and the cognac in these matched the sandals beautifully, so this was the perfect pick to show with all of the dresses. I also want to show you a handbag. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, hey, wait a minute, that bag looks familiar, you would be right. I already own this bag and I show it in every single one of my try-ons, but much to my surprise, I found this bag on the Cupshe website for $17.99. So many of you have commented on this bag that I wanted to let you know that Cupshe sells it. I love the little fun pom-poms. It has a wristlet. It also does have a crossbody strap. I love to carry this as a clutch. This is my go-to bag for spring and summer outfits. So I wanted to point out that if you've had your eye on this bag, Cupshe has it for $17.99. This next dress was also out of my comfort zone for a couple of reasons, which I will get into. This is $37. It is 100% polyester, machine wash cold and hang to dry. This features easy pullover styling. It does have an adjustable tie at the neck with a keyhole, but again, it does not have those fussy little buttons at the top of the keyhole. I have to say that I am a really big fan of this particular configuration. You can get it to fit perfectly and you don't have to mess with those buttons at all. This does have an elastic waist with a removable self-tie belt, which I'll talk about again in just a moment. And what was so unusual for me about this dress was two things. One is that the pattern is a very subdued, dusty floral. Now, I personally love vibrant color, but I realized that not everyone is comfortable in it. My own sister Vicky is an example of that. She has nothing against a floral print, but she doesn't like things that are super vibrant. This would be right up her alley. So I wanted to show a more subdued print. Another reason that this particular dress was out of my comfort zone is that it has a pleated A-line skirt. For whatever reason, I do not own a single pleated anything. It's not that I have anything against pleats, because I don't. I just never saw a piece that I especially loved that had a pleated skirt, to be honest. I love this one so much more than I thought I would. When I had this on, I was experimenting with different ways to use the belt. So I tied it without a bow. I tied it with a bow in the center, and then I decided to tie the bow off to the side just to see how that looked. I took the belt off of the dress and tied it on the handle of a neutral woven bag, and now I feel like I have a fancy custom look. Then it occurred to me that I could also wear the belt in my hair. The weight and length of this particular belt makes it perfect to use a number of different ways. Of course, you can wear it with the dress around the waist. You can tie it around the handle of a handbag, or you can use it as a scarf in your hair. I just love having all of those options. I like the bottom to be breezy and airy and a little bit, not transparent, not see-through. What's the word?
A few moments later.
What's the word I'm looking for? Not see-through, not transparent. Sheer. I like it when something is sheer. Take two. Not very much lakefront property. I did not fill out the front of this dress. Should have worn my hair up. I had to know a hot flash was coming. What video do I not get a hot flash in? That's all right. I have to wait for the overhead plane to fly by anyway. I'm just going to fan myself. Now that we've looked at all of the fun and flirty dresses from Cupshe, I would love to know which is your favorite. Be sure and let me know in the comments down below. If you liked this video and you'd like to see more like it, be sure and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Pop over to Instagram and follow me over there. I would love to have you as a part of that community. I'm going to pop up a couple of my previous videos here, and I will see you next time.